Hello. I'm filming on my laptop, so that's the quality we're having today. I'm so excited to be making this little video. It's just a little update on recovery and life and stuff. I hope all of you fellow Earthlings are having a wonderful, beautiful day filled with love and light. Yeah, so recovery is going well. I'm now 3 months done out of 4, and I'm feeling pretty good. My pain level is pretty low. I'm just dealing with like everyday kind of discomfort and stiffness in my muscles. Yeah, which isn't ideal, but it's, worlds better than what I was dealing with at the start. So I'm very grateful for the progress that's been made. And I'm really excited to see what life is like once I'm fully recovered and like back to a stronger form. Um, yeah, so I am a little bit nervous about getting back into the everyday lifestyle, like starting rehearsals and um, getting back into working every day. Like, I don't know. I've been taking it so easy, and like my body has been resting so much, and I've also mentally been taking it pretty easy, and I'm just like I'm a little bit I just know that I'll have to like pace myself and not go crazy from the start. I'll really need to just like continue to take care of myself as I ease myself into the day to day. Um, but I know I can do that. I'll just listen to my body and listen to my heart, and it'll all be good. I am excited though to be back in my social circles, whatever that might look like. I'm excited to make new friends and to reunite with already friends. Um, yeah, so recovery has had many silver linings. I've really enjoyed spending so much time with my family. I love them so much, and I'm so grateful for them all. Um, it's also been such a gift to reunite with some friends and spend time with them. I love them so deeply, and that's just been wonderful. Um, I've also been creating, like, it's been fun to just like do different crafts and try and fill my time in ways that are good for me creatively, like trying new things. I've started writing songs, which is something kind of new for me. I've never really committed to that, and now I'm starting to like learn how to record and like ask people to collaborate with me, which is exciting. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah, I the big whopper, the nitty gritty, if you will. I am 4 months sober from everything. And that is huge for me. Um, I was quite a stoner, and I would, party when I could, and I never quite hit a rock bottom, I don't think, but I was consuming and smoking weed for a good chunk of my developmental years, and it originated as a form of escape. Um, and I was really curious about it from the start because as a kid, I was obsessed with hippies and like live, laugh, love. um, but yeah, so it kind of, I just realized for the last few years that it became quite harmful. And I understand and recognize that it is a helpful thing for some people. And I don't think it is inherently good or bad. I think that, sometimes particularly in my case, things get a little out of hand, and I was depending on it to numb myself and escape, and honestly, like, hide from myself. I didn't realize this until I've, been sober for a couple months, but once I hit a couple months, I started to recognize that there were, mistakes I had made in my past that I never really forgave myself for. I placed them in a space in my mind um, that was very dark and full of shame. And being sober, I've had the chance to really reflect and observe those parts of myself and dig deep and just I've removed that barrier that was there. And I'm learning to face those parts of myself and recognize that I'm a human being and we all make mistakes, and as long as I've, changed my ways and learned and grown from whatever like negative choices I've made in the past, I've done what I need to do. And meeting those parts of myself with compassion has really changed who I am. I'm able to walk around fully as myself. I mean I still have insecurities, but it's been a world of a difference to walk around and interact with people as my true self. Um, you know, that's been wonderful. And just to spend time with myself as who I am and wholly accept who I am. And that's been a very spiritual experience for me. I am filled with love and light. And, that light had been dimmed for quite a while. And I'm happy to share that it's burning bright now, and it feels good. I have been spending a lot of time outside, and that has just been so good. That's been another big reason as to why I've been able to really introspect, is because I've sat in the stillness and really appreciated, and I appreciate it every day, the wonder and the miracles that are nature. Listening to the birds chirp, watching a river flow, feeling the sun, like, it's all so amazing. And I love recognizing that every day now and not taking it for granted so much. But yeah, I'm elated to have shared this all with you, and I hope you're doing well. This isn't to say that I'm never gonna party again, like, trust I can still party sober, but also, this was just a challenge for myself. 1 year sober. I wanted to prove to myself that I could commit to something, and I wanted to see who I was without all of that craziness. And so, yeah, I think returning to myself and not really have anything to hide or run away from anymore. I think that if I ever do choose to return to, substance use, I think I am already and will likely be in a space where I can make better choices and be a little bit more mindful and kind of balance out what all I choose to do. So, anyways, I hope that you're doing so well. Um, it's a full moon tonight, so celebrate yourself, treat yourself. See you later.